Today is all about, wait, you all can see the full screen, right? And it's not like a presentation screen where it's like, you all see just one page, it says landing page and not a timer. Okay. All right, today is all about landing pages. And I was doing some research today, and there are some really easy plug and play ways that you don't really have to necessarily create a landing page using WordPress that goes to your lead magnet. I found some sources, and so I'll share those with you as well. So we have no excuse as to why we can't set ourselves up for success no matter what. So here is, let's go over the review. This wasn't actually from last week. I think it was from 2 weeks ago. Do you all remember what a lead magnet is? So this is the irresistible bribe. So it's going to be, I really like describing it as, remember, we're taking something from our core offer, a little snippet. And this is something that we're going to give for free in exchange for their information. The only thing that you want from a lead magnet is you want their contact information and permission to market them later at a later date. And so this is truly set in place to maximize the number of targeted leads that you can offer. So a lead magnet, remember, it's a splinter of the splinter offer. And so if we kind of take a step back, well, remember what a splinter was. Remember, we talked about our core products and services. And sometimes a lot of us were getting confused as to the fact that the core product is maybe your most expensive product, and it isn't. Your core product is what you really sell the most of, and it's actually affordable on the scale of what your products and services are. And so the splinter is a small portion of your core product that you would offer for like little to nothing. $10, $7, whatever the case may be, like if your core dollar is $50. And it's just a little small tidbit of your core, which entices your consumer to want to move forward and purchase your core, okay? So you're dating your customer before you marry them type of thing. Asking someone to subscribe to your newsletter is not a lead magnet. Oh my gosh, it's not. That's just asking someone to subscribe to your newsletter. It's not a lead magnet. And actually, it really isn't even, you don't even really want unqualified leads on your lead list, do you? So you might as well have a lead magnet, so at least you know that everyone that gives you their information, they're at least somewhat sold on your services, your brand, your strengths, etc. Then make sure that you remember that a lead magnet is something you give away in exchange for an opt-in. We want an opt-in, and we prefer to actually have a double opt-in. So the person actually took 2 steps to give you their contact information. So you know they're serious and they're committed to at least what you bring to the table. So remember, these were some examples of lead magnets. Free course. Do you want to double your leads in the next 30 days? That's very direct. Super direct. I love it. And this is actually an example of a double opt-in, because once I click that green button, yes, right here, I then have to go to another step and actually put in my information. And so that's what that double opt-in is moving forward. So if they clicked yes, and then they actually put in their email and clicked yes again, so that's twice that they confirm that they're down for what you got going on. So this is actually a very good lead magnet. Another great thing about this lead magnet here is it's bold, it's straight, simple to the point, it's ultra specific. So it's like, do you want to double your leads in the next 30 days? Double it and the amount of days. Super simple. And then it's giving you yes, send me less than 1, no, I have enough leads. Who's actually going to say, no, I have enough leads? Who really says that? Who's going to click on that? So this is a very, very good example of a lead magnet. Here's another good example of a lead magnet. Right here. So what I want you all to pay attention to is the fact that the pictures, like this L shape, we're going to be talking about that in a little while. It's called the reverse L, the ultimate swipe media file, etc. Copy and paste these 72 proven headlines Proven headline formulas to get more clicks from Facebook, Twitter, and your own blog. Bam, proven headlines. You know, there's 72 of them. You're going to get more clicks. What I like about this lead magnet right here at the bottom, they add credibility to it. So it's like, hey, these are the people that work with us. You're like, oh man, Huffington Post, Forbes, Quick Sprout, like this is some good stuff. Like, you know what, actually, I think I want to try this. So this is another good example of a lead magnet. So remember, this is going back, how it all comes together. Step one is the lead magnet. That's what you give away for free. Step two is the product splinter / promotion. So that $7 product off of your $50 splinter product. So little money and you're dating them. And then step three is your core offer. So someone buying into your core offer, so more money, and then you all are married now. So if they are bought into your core offer, hey Erica, she said, good evening, good people. If they are bought into your core offer, they're sold on you, and then you can continue to grow with them, and you can actually sell them other splinters off the core. You could do so much. So that you could do so much of what you already have. So don't ever get lost in the sauce thinking that you always have to develop new product. You don't. You can just refresh it and put a new coat of paint on it and call it a day. All right, so landing page. What am I talking about when I say landing page? One, it's a standalone web page that is distinct from your main website and has been designed for a single focus objective, which is the lead magnet, getting people to follow through on your lead magnet. The landing page should have no global navigation tied to your primary website. It is not attached to your website. This is completely separate. The main reason is because you want to limit the options available to your visitors. You don't want them to get all caught up in what everything is going on. You want them to follow the process. You don't want them to go too deep, and then they go to your most expensive product and you're like, yo, I don't even know what's going on. You want them, the main thing is to get them to convert over with just giving you their contact information. That is the only thing that you want. All right, so the landing page, if you think about it, it's the entry point to your sales funnel. So like, here's your funnel. The landing page is up here at the top. Like, that's where it is. The entry point to your funnel to start pouring in new leads. So there's two types of landing pages. There is a lead generation landing page, and then there's a click-through landing page. The lead generation one is used to capture user data, right? So like your email, address, name, those type of things. And the click-through is actually trying to point you to go to through another page. So you would use your lead magnet as an advertising mechanism so that you can promote your, lead magnet through social media. I mean, in addition to your landing page. Like, so there are various campaigns that you can use for your one solid landing page where you want someone to click through to a designated end user. So that could be clicking through to, I don't know, a video that sells them on your core product or your splinter product. Okay, so the deal with the lead generation landing page is the purpose is to collect all the information that you need to market to your potential customer. So in the future, every single piece that you need. So if you need a phone number because you call your prospects, then you get that up front with your lead magnet. Every piece of information that you need, and you don't actually, you want every piece, but you want every dire piece. So you also don't want people to have to give you too much and do too much work as well. So pick and choose what you want to get. A name and an email address is standard, but there's some times where we'll ask for a phone number. And then it needs to be an absolute clear explanation as to what your consumer is going to get in return. So it's like, okay, you give me this information and I'm going to give you this guide that is going to help you double your leads in 30 days. Clear and concise. Like, they need to see that they're getting some value by giving you permission to contact them and take some more of their money. Okay. So now we're going to look at some examples of this. And let me go ahead and pull this up really quick. So bear with me. And I actually got some of this information from a cool website that builds landing pages actually. So first we're going to go through, did I say lead generation? I think I did. Yes. We're going to go through the lead generation one. And these are some really cool examples of landing pages, and it's from this website called unbounce.com. Unbounce.com is the website, and I really do like it for sure. So let me pull this up for us. Bam. All right, folks. Can you see the screen? Shout out and please let me know if you can see it. Is it a browser window with some blocks? Perfect. Okay, so this is Unbounce, and this this company actually helps you build your landing page, and it's like so easy and so simple. So if you don't want to have to like go into WordPress and like create all this new stuff, they have some really good plug and play options for landing pages. So here is this one. I'm going to enlarge this. All right. So this is an example. This fast track one, you know, we sell homes fast. Okay. Like, all right, this is okay. What's good about this is that this box here, it's clear and concise. It's like get an evaluation and offer estimate. I do think that, and what also is good is it right here talks about you're seeing the credibility of the people that they work with. But what do you all think? I legit think that this is a little bit too much. And so one thing that you're also going to see when we go further along in this lesson is less is more. You don't really want to overcomplicate these types of things. You don't need a whole lot, and you only have a couple seconds to get someone's attention. So this is okay. And on my scale of effective landing pages, I don't think it's the best. I think it's okay. Let's see here. Here's a better one. What's great about this is that it's a white background. A lot of the lead magnets that worked well had a white background. And 10 best practices for website testing, targeting, and optimization, featuring 10 techniques used leading brands to lift website conversions and average order value. Now, what's great about this is I keep talking about the inverted L, but if you can see like how I'm drawing on my mouse. Oh, I think there's a tool here. 1 second. Let me see if I can show you this. Let's see. No, hold on. There is a tool. 1 second. Ooh. There's a spotlight tool. Let me see if this works. Okay, you all can see this. Great. Great. You all can see a little spotlight. So as you see, I'm like moving this mouse, and you see this is like an L shape, but it's upside down. And so this is telling me what's going on. It's like, okay, cool. 10 best practices, the top 10 testing, targeting, optimization best practices, and then my information. Now, 9 times out of 10, this copy here that's on the left-hand side, now that needs to be very specific. The stuff up top has to be ultra specific, but the content over here needs to be concise as well. 9 times out of 10, people aren't going to read all that. The majority of people are going to read what you have here, perhaps what's in the graphic, and they're going to fill in their information. So this is okay. We're getting better. What I don't like about this landing page is it isn't telling me why this is the 10 best practices. Like, for what? Like, why do I care about this? What is these practices going to do for me? Give me some real life case studies. And that's what this program is not providing. So let's go to the next one. Let's see here. I like this little spotlight tool, y'all. Why didn't y'all tell me to like really look into some of this? And there's like a drawing thing, so I'm gonna do that next. Let's see if I can make that work. All right, here we go. Buying a new home. Can't wait, call now. Start moving to your new home on time, on budget, in just 99 days. Sign up now. Get your free 99-day new home countdown guide. All right, here's what's great about this. White background. Also, pay attention to the eyes of the people in the picture. These two people, look at their eyes. They're looking at the product. Anytime, and you're going to see this in the presentation. I'm like giving up the whole presentation. They're looking at the product, but anytime you have a picture of a person in your lead magnet in your landing page, they have to be looking at the product. You don't want to be looking away. Eyes follow eyes. So it's like, okay, what are they looking at? All right, so this is a good landing page, but it's not the greatest. What I don't like about it is the fact that, why do they have right here what I'm getting for free so small? Like, that's the main reason. The only reason why I'm here is because the lead magnet brought me to this landing page, and I don't even know what the special offer is. So we got to get this together. So it's okay, but it's not the best. Let's see if I can actually find one where I'm like, I think this is absolutely amazing. All right. This one is not bad. This is what's great about this. What's great about this is the graphics are crisp. So anytime you're gonna have graphics in anything, if they're not on point, like super clear, absolutely amazing, just leave it out, because that can actually be a big distraction. So what's great is that the info is above the fold, but that's it. Why? They're not even telling me why I really should care about this. And in very fine print here, get your free gold guide. Why do I care about your gold guide? Yes, it's great that you have all of these people that you've been seen on, but why do I care? They're not giving us the why. You see what I'm saying? You need to give them the why. Case studies. All right, I'm hoping that I can find, I'm just gonna click on one more. I'm hoping I can find one that I think is absolutely amazing. Okay. All right, this is pretty good. So I don't understand. Okay, so this is a animal welfare organization, but right now I can sign up to be entered to win $100 in bucks. Okay. And all right, this is okay. It just took me too long to understand what you're talking about. Like, the dog threw me off with the table and chairs. It's like, what are we really trying to do? Yo, people need to call me because they ain't doing their marketing correctly. Like, I can't even find something that I really like. I'm gonna try one more time. I'm trying my hardest to find something where I'm like, yo, this is like a 100% spot on, great example. It's not. This one here. Yeah, whatever. All right, so we're gonna move on, and I'm going to show you a different example of one that I think is really good. However, these are still really great ways to just see how these designs are, and what's going on. Build once, run everywhere. Okay. All right, we're going to move on. Say they don't got their stuff together like I think they should. So let's get back to this presentation. Okay, so we looked at some examples of the lead generation landing pages, and now let's talk about the click-through landing pages. So these are typically used in e-commerce funnels. A lot of you all may not be using these. What actually a click-through landing page would be good for Devon's security business if he wanted to click through and you can download my software to come and check and see if your stuff is secure. Something like that. Or click through and you can purchase the 5 shirts for 50 bucks or something like that. Or click through. So something where it's either I'm downloading something, or it is I'm selling some type of service and there's a whole bunch for you to choose from. They can be used to describe a product or offer in sufficient details as a warm-up, right? The destination page from the click-through page is typically the shopping cart or the registration page. And then that's kind of how it goes. So I'm going to show you some examples of those. Oh, perfect. I'm so glad you have that. You should totally get on that, Devon, since you work on your business 100% of the time all day if you're not sleeping or taking care of your daughter, because you're the most model salesperson on the planet, making all of us feel bad. So let's look at some examples of what click-throughs are. A lot of you all really won't be using click-through, but I wanted to showcase that because I thought it was important. So here are some click-through pages. So for instance, bam, like this gaming one. So this makes sense. Connect with Facebook, click through on this, some Halo stuff. Ooh, part-time girlfriend. We got some interesting stuff going on in class. Sorry, y'all, didn't even know this was on here. So man packs. Interesting. Have condoms shipped to your door along with your clean underwear, and she'll quickly want to become full-time. Is this a real product? Man packs, simple lifestyle service for men who are too busy to worry about the basics: socks, underwear, shirts, shaving supplies, condoms, etc. You know what? I'm not mad at this because they are solving a problem. Think about it. For all of you all that have a little brother, I do. And I know he needs all of these because he never has any clean socks, underwear, shaving supplies. And I better hope he has condoms. I don't want to know if he has condoms, but that is, what a great freaking business. Absolutely love it. And so they needed to click through because they're going straight to their e-commerce site. And that makes sense. It says fear commitment, no problem. We offer hassle-free return promise. This is great. If you look at this, she's looking at the product. The eye line is down here. And that's very interesting. Never knew this was a thing. We got to Google that, people. But that's a pretty good click through. The picture of the girl with no clothes on probably didn't hurt either. Chili's. Great. This is good. Click through to print the coupon. That makes sense. So these are some, examples of what you would use for a click through. That's not in English. Let's see if we can see this one. Okay. This isn't bad, actually. And this actually is not a click through. This is a lead generation. Except, I guess when you click get quote, you're going to go to another page and it's going to calculate a quote for you. So technically it's a click through, but technically it could also be a double opt-in. So it's both, which is great. So that's another example of how you can, really successfully rock out double opt-ins as well. Okay, so let me go ahead and move us back over to the presentation. So I'm glad that I was able to at least show you some examples of what all this stuff kind of looks like. And so that you can kind of begin to think and get creative on how you want to go about depicting your landing page. So remember, your landing page is where you will be offering some value regarding your lead magnet. Your lead magnet, it's like, hey, lead magnet, this is what's free, and this is why you should want to get this, and this is why it's free. Now, simplicity is so important. It's the key to a successful landing page. Remember the dog one that I just showed you? Like, I really didn't even understand what was going on. I had to study it too much. Or the past one with just too many words. So we need to make sure that we pay very close attention to keeping things simple. Less is more. Your headline, I can't stress enough, is so, so important. You need to catch your prospect's attention very quickly, and that has to be with a very good attention-catching headline. And sometimes the lead magnet headline, you can use that and also add some congruency amongst all of your products. So if your headline, if your lead magnet is the ultimate guide to double your leads in 30 days, then that's what the title of your landing page should be. Because that's a great, that's a great catching title. Now, if you didn't label your lead magnet appropriately and you need to change up your landing page a bit, then that's what you got to do. I recommend keeping it the same. It keeps everything together, everything is congruent, etc. But it is all about your headline. Like, if you don't got your headline together, you're a goner, because you're not going to see the conversion rate you deserve just because it's all about the title. All right, remember I was talking about graphics. Only use graphics if they're high quality, and listen to this, people, they make sense. Like the dog. Okay, if we are talking about the dog in animal cruelty, then why did I need to see the dinner table stuff? Like, all of this stuff just didn't make sense. So make sure they're high quality and make sure that the graphics actually make sense when you are working through those things. Okay, so we're talking about like an opt-in bar. That should be right at the top of the page above the fold. That's very important, and you need to have it outlined in some sort of color. So since I wasn't able to find a successful example of a landing page, I'm going to show you this. Let me find one. Okay, 1 second. So let me show you this example. Okay. This isn't the perfect example, but it's going to have to do right now for the sake of this class. So this is the digital marketer's example of lead magnets. And he's displaying this. So first of all, right here, I forgot. I got a tool, people. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this handy dandy spotlight. Okay. Urban survival guide. 6 survival reports. Get your free access to 6 survival reports. Get my free reports. You see this is above the fold. It's in like an L. This box right here, it will look better if this box was up a little bit higher. So this is an okay example. If you look over here, this landing page actually got more conversions because it's less cluttered, and yeah, it did. But in my ideal world, what I would like to see in terms of a good landing page is you can take out, let me just draw. How about I do that? You could take this out, right? We don't need that. Take that out. In addition to that, 1 second, let me see here. Move this up here. So it's like above the fold. So when it's above the fold means half, the middle of the page up, this spans the fold as the center, and then bottom is below the fold. So I want that to be the first thing that comes up when the page loads. You can move this bar up. We can take this and actually put it down here right below the fold. So when I'm looking, we're naturally going to go, and you can actually move this graphic to the side. So we can actually put that graphic on the side. So if you look at it, the bar is up higher. That picture is to the side, so that when I am actually looking at the page, let me get my little spotlight tool, I look at it in an inverted L. And so that's where you're gonna go. So if you don't catch me after I put it right here, I'm gonna be sold because you sold me on the use cases and things like that. And then I'm gonna sign up at the bottom. So that's kind of what I think would be a good example of a lead, of a landing page. And yeah, we just had to mock that up. The ones that oh, how do we erase that? That's on the screen. Let me see if I can erase that. The ones that, there we go. The ones that I found before that I thought were really good, I couldn't get a clear screenshot and put them on the page, so my apologies. Alrighty, so remember, opt-in bar should be at the top of the page, and there should be some type of outline around it, which increases the engagement rate. So you just don't want it to be white. Obviously, where they stick in their information should be white, but perhaps yellow, blues actually work well. So the colors that actually, you can Google these colors, and maybe we can even have a whole lesson on what colors you should use that entice people to buy. But opt-in bar, top of the page, and having the outline definitely increases your engagement rates. Now, remember, on your landing page, all the images that you have, they should be clickable, especially videos. Now, there's this thing called a JavaScript warning label. Now, this is really cool. And this is something that you can actually, install on your landing page. And if you click it, there's going to be like a warning pop-up box. And it's not necessarily going to be a warning. It's going to be confirming that they want a call to action. Don't forget, sign up. You're going to triple your leads. Whatever the case may be, that should be popping up anytime they click on anything in terms of the area of pictures on the landing page. So you can just Google JavaScript warning label, very easy to use. And that's just an additional call to action that you're going to give your consumer to move forward with you getting their contact information. Your consumer should be able to understand your offer just by the pictures. Most people are not going to read the content that's on the left side of the landing page or whatever the case may be. They're really not going to go through those words. Most of them won't. Some of them actually will. But your picture should be able to depict exactly what they are going to get in exchange for their email information right away. And you want to do that in that L shape that I was talking about, because that's how people's eyes are going to go. So they're going to start up at the top and they're going to scan down. And when I scan down, I should be able to know exactly what you're offering, and you should have another spot where you can take my information, I can sign up. So remember, I should be able to understand. It should be super simple. And if you don't have good graphics that actually make sense to what you're offering, leave them out. You don't need them. Less is totally more. And so this is the inverted L. So this pathway that starts above the fold, leading down towards the bottom of the page, should tell the story of your products and services. I want to go back one more time and show you some examples, and let's see if we can actually, let me see here. Let me see, did someone on here do a good job of that? I didn't scroll through all of them. So I'm going to type in good examples of lead landing pages. I didn't put an S on that. Let's see what this website says. Let's see what they got to offer. Oh, actually, the HubSpot one probably would have been a better example. Oh, okay. Well, this definitely is a pretty good example. Why? Number one, the Salesforce one, it's white. It's bright. Didn't it just absolutely catch your eye? Cloud Lightning guiding tour. Sign up for a quick guided tour of our Salesforce Service Cloud. Really not telling me why, but their brain recognition, they really don't need it. I think that they probably should get it. How to use sales analytics to generate more sales, free marketing measurement assessment. Okay, cool. I want to learn how to generate more sales, right? And bam, because the pictures really aren't the greatest. Like this actually isn't good. This one's good. Digital marketer, so I get a lot of information from. They do a good job. Ultimate Facebook ad template library. Copy and paste these 7 proven Facebook ad campaigns to create low cost, high converting ads on demand. I want it. Download now. Bam. I want that. Yes, I want it. And then there's also going to be another pop-up that's going to come from that. This one right here, I don't think it's like, what is this? Can y'all please tell me what this is? Like, how is this up here is saying that it's a good landing page? Discover how to instantly improve your UX or user experience. Walk me through now. Click here. This is a good one. What I do think that they can add, get started on our free plan. That's even better. That's a very good call to action. Get started on our free plan. Oh, Devon said Taboo is a big analytics company. Well, they need to hire a marketing company because their landing page made me just go away. Let's see here. Small Business Academy, register now for a free webcast. Fine, but they can do better language. You know, register now for a free webcast that's going to help you take your business out of the red into the green in 90 days. Good. Okay, then that will be something that I would want to do. All of these people, you need to tell them to go to the How to Sell and Make Money class so we can teach them how to get some good titles on their landing pages. No shade. Free webinar, how to attract high-paying clients from Facebook. Okay, that's good. From Facebook, attract high-paying clients. Yes, claim my spot now. They got you right at the top. Absolutely love it. And then if we keep going, you see how it's the inverted L? Bam, I'm claim my spot now down at the bottom of the page. This is great. Who is this? We need to call them. Traffic and funnels. Love them, absolutely. I want to mark this off. We need to take some notes on that. They're doing a very good job. Free ebook, 11 ways to optimize LinkedIn for your business. Okay, that's not bad. It's white, love it. Grab your copy now, download. That part's above the fold. That's great. So these are better examples of landing pages. And so that probably means that you don't want to use that previous service that I talked about for your landing pages because they didn't give me very good examples of them. Instapage is now I'm endorsing Instapage because I at least had multiple credible examples of what a good landing page is. So I'm going to also bookmark this one. Oh, look it. They got me because I tried to get away from the page. Get our premium marketing content. Our blog is read by hundreds of thousands of modern marketers. Fill out the form below to receive all of our newest stuff. I really don't want new stuff. How is the new stuff going to put money in my pocket? So they almost had me, but they didn't. But do you see this, like my live interaction on if I'm going to buy, if I'm going to engage or not? So you need to think about that when you are creating your landing page. Don't be so deep into your stuff that you can't take a step back and look at the big picture. Like, how would I be reacting if this wasn't mine? So you got to do that. So I like this Instapage. I wonder, do you all want to see how much it costs? Let's see. Let's see what Instapage is all about. Let's see here. Oh, build my page now. Guaranteed to increase your conversion rate. Fine. I'm not going to build it now. Let me see how much it costs. I love their homepage though. Very simple. Okay. $29 a month when paid annually. When paid annually. But professional integrations. Not bad. Here, let's do some price comparison. So this was Unbounce, who I said I don't like anymore because I really didn't like their examples. Look, not only did I say I didn't like their examples, but they are the most expensive out of the two. $79 a month, get the heck out of here. I'll rather do Instapage because they're $29 a month and I liked what they had to offer. Here, I'm gonna click through. See, someone just asked, can I click through to see the monthly rate? So, oh, what the heck? Interesting. So it's not allowing me. Well, let me also say this. Remember when we were talking about our products and services and our core products and how that middle one is your core product? The reason why this is outlined is because that's their core product. That's what they sell the most of. And they have a lower one and they definitely have a higher one. And so this is a great example of marketing your core products and services. This is super cool. Look at this happen in real life, folks. It really does freaking work. So it's not allowing me to click. So let me see how far in I have to go to actually get, oh no. Sorry, Erica. This is just, you know, it's asking me to do too much for right now. However, I will look at one more. Top. Let's see. I want to see where Unbounce comes up. I'm just curious because just because they have a cool website and put a whole bunch of content on there doesn't necessarily make their product or services good. I'm really glad that I went through that. So 7 services. Let's just check this one and let's see. And we're gonna dead this topic. Lander. Lander says a starting price is $70 per month. Okay. Oh, okay. So Landing Eye is 6 months at a time. You can get 10,000 visitors per month for just $29. Huh. So $29 per month, 10,000 visitors. That's affordable. I would invest $29 a month for something like that. Instapage, no, we were just on Instapage. And it says Instapage also offers a starting price of $29, but for only 5,000 visitors. Wishpond is another one. It says it's starting at $45 per month, and a few services that doesn't put a cap based on visitors, but other usage metrics. They don't offer A/B testing. That's not cool. All right, PageWiz, $29 for 5,000 visitors. Includes A/B testing, full slate of professional integrations, easy to use editor. Huh. Takes the number 3 spot. Oh my gosh, you all, they have Unbounce as number 2. Why? Wow, $50 a month for 5,000 visitors. Why do they think they can charge more? They are a powerful platform for customizing proven templates or creating your own from scratch at $50 a month for a minimally featured package of 5,000 visitors. It's not, they said it, Unbounce is certainly not the cheapest initial offering. And then, oh, lead pages. Okay, cool. So that's where we were before. We were at lead pages, right? Oh, Instapage. Lead pages is also a good one. And it has a starting price of $37. Huh. No additional features. All right, so we gotta just really just kind of do our research. I'm totally going to be doing some research on my own as I'm walking through this homework with you all. We'll get to the bottom of what's the best one. And for all of you all that are actually currently have one, I know Devon has one. What service do you use? Okay, so Devon, just let us know now. What service do you use, or did you create your own via like a WordPress site or something like that? And then, so you can also create your own landing pages. Oh yeah, of course Devon created his own, yeah. But for all of you all that aren't as excellent as Devon, these pages are totally fine to use. You can also build your own, whatever you want, whatever the case may be, it's your prerogative. Okay, so remember, number 10 is below the fold opt-in. So you should have, remember, an opt-in bar at the bottom of the page because their eye is going into the inverted L. And you also need to make it easy for them to give your information. You don't want to have them scroll back at the top of the page to get information. Don't forget, all eyes on your product. If you have literal pictures of people inside of your landing page, wherever they're looking, they should be looking at your product because the eyes actually follow eyes. So remember that eyes follow eyes. They need to be looking at the product. Oh, this is very, very huge. Oh, and Devon said he thinks he's going to look into Instapage. Yeah, I think I'm going to look into Instapage too. This is huge. Privacy policy. I cannot express to you enough how important it is for you to have a privacy policy on your landing page. Did you know that Google can shut you down and remove your landing page if you don't have a privacy policy? If you are blasting out a campaign, pumping out your lead magnets across the web, and one of their bots don't see a privacy policy, they'll yank it with no explanation as to why it got taken down. You can actually find basic standard privacy policies online. Just Google it and stick that on your landing page. Very important because you are taking people's information. And so you need to have a privacy policy. Don't leave home without it, people. And then also, don't worry about having a graphic designer, y'all. Okay? Simple landing pages, and you saw like these examples, the ones at least that I like the most, were super simple. And those are actually proven to work and be a lot more effective than the ones that were utterly cluttered, completely cluttered. So don't worry about it. Simple is the best. Keep it simple. Don't worry about it. Just keep it simple. And if you have images, remember they have to be very, very good images, high res images at the best. So Digital Marketer, he says, a great lead magnet can save a bad landing page, but a great landing page will never make a bad lead magnet convert. A great lead magnet can save a bad landing page, but a great landing page will never make a bad lead magnet convert. With all that being said, your lead magnet has to be on point. It needs to be ultra specific. It needs to solve some type of problem. You need to showcase that, hey, this actually works with some type of case study, if you know what I mean. So it's all about the lead magnet. No matter what, even if your landing page is just basic, that lead magnet is going to get the people to convert. That's what they want. All right, so here's your homework. Oh, you all want to see something cool? This little guy is bothering me. This is Bentley. This is my oldest dog. You all can follow Bentley and Studley on Instagram. Bentley and Studley. But I digress. So here's the homework. Start working on the content for your landing page. Less is more. So a lot of you all are going to have a ton of words. You need to cut that in half. And then do some type of brand awareness campaign. Just setting it up. Think about where you want to put your brand at. Where does it all kind of fit in the scope of things? And kind of write out what your campaign will look like when you start promoting this lead magnet and driving people, there's a typo, driving people to your page. Demographic, and we're going to take that out. Hold on, you all. This isn't the right homework. So I don't know how I did this, but I transposed homework, and that's fine. I thought I was actually going to have one class where there was no typo issue. I was like, man, I did a good job this week. No, because this is homework for a completely different lesson. So these first two are definitely accurate. And I think what I was doing was I wanted to change the color, and I went to a different slide and I put the wrong slide in there. So number one, you need to start working on the content for your landing page. I'm going to send an email out that has worksheets for creating your lead magnet, if you didn't finish it already, building out a strategic landing page. In addition to that, I want you to think about what your branding campaign is going to be. Then we're going to work on building it out. So find, where is that? Like, this doesn't make any sense. I wrote let me just see if I can find it. 3 different services that you can do for your landing page. I'll find it later. 3 different services, and do some research on it and actually share it and tell people this is what's good and what's bad. Devon says that he's actually going to look into Instapage. I'm thinking about Instapage and Lead Pages. So one of the two. Instapage, I'm leaning more towards that. Seems super affordable. They actually had good examples. It looked like it was easy to use. So I'm going to try that one out. So whatever the case may be, start researching that stuff. And I will be sending over some customized worksheets for the class for you all to actively work through that. So without further ado, you all, this is the end of class. I will see you all next week. Look out for an email from me later this week. And do your homework. Have a great week, everyone. See you later.